Let us all start today's session sitting comfortably, assuming any seated posture. Each one of us seeks our own comfort level when we are sitting to do pranayama. Some of us feel very comfortable in Padmasana and may be able to pull on through the entire session. Some may do a Padmasana, that is the lotus pose, but may want to come out of it in a little while because of discomfort. Very good, no problem. Try for a few moments and then come out. Because the lotus pose, that is Padmasana, is one of the very good postures for pranayama. So this is what Padmasana is, the lotus pose. Right? We sit with one ankle on top of the other thigh, getting the heel right into the abdomen, and then we pick up the other foot, the other leg, and come in. This is called Padmasana, the lotus pose. Now, who should not be doing Padmasana? Those who have degeneration in the knees. So, degenerative conditions, acute RA, that is rheumatic arthritis, and those who have been through any kind of knee surgeries like replacement of kneecaps, any other knee surgeries because of pain, etc. All other cases can try to do Padmasana, the lotus pose. What happens if you're not able to do a complete Padmasana, the lotus pose? You can keep the other heel open this way, the other foot open. All right? And occasionally try. Okay, oops, okay, oops, no problem. If you get distracted during pranayama, and then finally come into the lotus pose. Right? So let us try assuming a Padmasana, a half Padmasana, or any other comfortable meditative posture. For those of us who cannot sit down, no problem. Sit on your bed, sit on a chair, be comfortable. With gently closed eyes, take awareness on your entire vertebral column and pull the spine upright. Bring the shoulder blades in front, lift them up and roll them back so that it's a tuck back. Back of the head in line with the spine. So currently to start with, we are not in a chin lock or a lifted head. And let us bring our hands in Pran Mudra. The index fingertip is at the thumb root and the thumb is touching the tips of the middle finger and the ring finger. That's correct. The little finger is open. I repeat, the index finger is touching the thumb root in both the hands. Today in both the hands we have Pran Mudra. Thumb tips touching the middle finger and the ring finger tip. Little finger open. And then rest your wrists on your knees. It doesn't matter even if you are on your bed, can't sit on the floor or on a chair. Pran Mudra is very, very antidepressant and it's for the heart. Some schools call this Hridaya Mudra. With closed eyes now, since instructions mainly will be in English and most of us understand English, we try to keep our eyes closed. To start with abdominal breathing, an antidepressant pranayama. Inhale, inflate the abdomen like a balloon and push the pelvic platform down on your chair or your floor or your mat. Exhale, bring it back to normal. Don't pull the abdomen in. Inhale, inflate the abdomen like a balloon. Exhale, bring it back in. While doing abdominal breathing, make sure during inhalations you're pushing the whole pelvic platform down on your chair or your sofa or your mat or your floor. Exhalations, bring it back to normal. Continue abdominal breathing. Tensions, stresses, problems of daily life, negativity around us, a negative aura, all this brings about a low or a depressive feeling, more so in the mornings. We want to overcome all those, especially for those of us who have diabetes, those of us who have blood sugar, those of us who have hypertension, those of us who have endocrine system problems, especially thyroid, hypo or hyper, get this low feeling sometimes in the morning. Immediately we start abdominal breathing, a lovely pranayama. So we detense all the visceral organs of the abdomen and we bring our vayu back into order instead of tensing the anus and doing an urdhva vayu where the air element goes up to the heart and to the temples and to the head. It's no rocket science, very simple. Abdominal breathing. Just behave like an inflated balloon on the abdomen with inhalations. Every organ in the abdomen, the liver, the spleen, the gallbladder, the large and small intestines, have the capacity to get elasticated and stretched. So make sure you are full on to your full capacity, but without a strain. This is all about the abdomen currently. We don't have to do anything with the rib cage, the lungs. Only pay to abdomen. Last 3 abdominal breaths. Using all those organs in there. And on finishing the last of the third, we do something completely the opposite. So just now we did abdominal breathing where we inhale and inflate the abdomen like a balloon. Okay, now we pull the abdomen in with a cleanser, a Shodhan Kriya called Kapala Bhati. Kapala means forehead, Bhati means light, illumination or lightness. So there is a pun on the word. Okay, with every exhalation, the abdomen goes in. Only if you are a complete beginner to Kapalbhati, you can put your mudra on your navel to make sure that the abdomen goes in with all exhalations. Alright? And it's not a throat breath, it's nasal. Let us all begin. So if you're hearing my Kapalbhati, my exhalations have a resonance. My exhalations have a rhythm. They are timed correctly. There should not be any erratic. We are making a mistake if some are fast, some are slow. In the middle of a few fast, one becomes slow. Those are mistakes. So we should even work on that now. Om. Now count in a descending order, last 21 Kapalabhati. Descending order. If you've lost count, start from 18. If you've lost count, do last 3. Excellent. Discontinue the practice of Kapalabhati. Watch if the breath has become slow and more rhythmic now. One of the main benefits of Kapalabhati, we have just increased our Ayushya. Since the lifespan of any species depends and is decided on the number of breaths, not on the number of years. We start with another energizing pranayama. This is all about the lungs, the chest. So we are done with the abdomen for today. We started with abdominal breathing, inflating and bringing back to normal. After that followed Kapalabhati, pulling the abdomen in, again bringing back to normal. Now this is about the lungs. The prana mudras fingertips of the middle finger, the ring fingertip and the thumb come on the shoulder blades and we touch our elbows in front. Touch. Bang. And touch. Correct. Now, inhaling, lift the shoulders up and back. Exhaling, bring them down. Alright? Now hear the breath. I demonstrated 3. Make sure when the elbows go up, you inhale. When the elbows rotate down, you exhale. Alright? This is how it goes. A very energizing pranayama. Very, very antidepressant. Antidepressant. When the elbows go up, they have to go high up and very much behind during exhalations. Almost done. We are almost done. Start reversing now. Please watch. Full on. Very good. Continue. That's correct. Touch your elbows on the way down. It's exhalations when the elbows go down. Very good. Make sure the exhalations don't become like Kapalabhati. It's a journey, not a destination. Discontinue the practice. Watch your breath. We now do Kechari Mudra, where our tongue, lower part, presses up on the hard palate while the tip goes all the way in. This tongue presses up on the hard palate. The tip of the tongue goes all the way in. Kechari Mudra. There's a gentle press of the upper hard palate on the lower tongue. In this Kechari Mudra now, we practice Ujjayi Pranayam. So our inhalations and our exhalations will be soundful. Continue. Discontinue Ujjayi, release the tongue. Keep eyes closed. In case you are a beginner to Ujjayi, to the throat breath, you may feel a few bubbles happening, no rhythm, lot of strain. Don't push yourselves. Restart second time, the last time. Kechari Mudra with Ujjayi. Continue. Very good. Keep going.